the channel for westerns and more.
Could be the next Vice President of the United States.
Well, you're not going to use the story, Mr. Scott?
No, sir. This is the West, sir. When the legend becomes fact, print the legend.
He's right, Rance.
Five most popular James Stewart Westerns. James Stewart's Westerns blend grit, charm, and moral complexity, cementing his status as a genre icon. From tense showdowns to introspective tales, his films with directors like Anthony Mann and John Ford remain timeless. Here are five of his most beloved westerns, celebrated for their storytelling and impact. If you enjoy this video, hit notification to get my new videos. Check out my channel and Facebook page. The links are in the description. Please comment, like, share, and especially subscribe. I appreciate it. Let's get started. Winchester 73, 1950. Directed by Anthony Mann. This film follows Stewart as Lynn McAdam, a man seeking revenge. The rifle itself becomes a central plot device, and the movie's intense narrative and Stewart's performance made it a standout, often cited as the defining western of the era.
That promised life and dealt out death. For this saga of the West, Universal International has assembled a matchless cast. James Stewart, whose personal feud led to one of the grimmest manhunts ever filmed. Shelley Winters, trigger-sharp and dangerous in her own way. Dan Duryea as vicious Waco Johnny Dean, who killed to get the gun. Stephen McNally, brutal, deadly, who wanted the rifle to slaughter men.
Sound like an Indian trader, but with all that smoke in the hills and you with no gun. Why don't you
The man's right. Give him a gun.
Supposing I don't tell you. Then what?
Where is he? Where is he?
Just in case you...
I know how to use it. I understand about the last one.
The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance, 1962. Directed by John Ford. Stewart stars alongside John Wayne as Ransom Stoddard, a lawyer whose life intertwines with a legendary shootout. Its exploration of myth versus reality and strong performances make it a classic.
I'll take that pin, too.
Oh, no, please, please. My dead husband gave it to me. Please.
Oh, a widow woman, huh?
I'll take it anything. Will you take your hands off? What kind of man are you?
This kind, dude. Now, what kind of man are you, dude?
Out of the flame and fury of the frontier, the Old West lives again as only John Ford can recreate it. People with wonderful characters who have become legend in their own time. Of them all, two are the most memorable: Liberty Valance and the man who shot him.
That's my steak, Valance. But you heard him, dude. Pick it up.
I said you, Liberty. You pick it up. And the man who shot him was justifiably destined to become a hero. Yet, strangely enough, only one of these people could be sure he knew the identity of the man who shot Liberty Valance.
Now, you stay out of this, Donovan. He's been hiding behind your gun long enough. You got a choice, dishwasher. Either you get out of town, or tonight you'll be out in that street alone.
Well, you're not going to use the story, Mr. Scott?
No, sir. This is the West, sir. When the legend becomes fact, print the legend.
He's right, Rance.
The Naked Spur, 1953, another Anthony Mann collaboration. This gritty western features Stewart as a bounty hunter, tracking a murderer, Robert Ryan. Its psychological depth and tense character dynamics are widely praised.
Flashing story of this man. The Stewart, fearless frontiersman, with an iron will that thirsts for revenge, and with a passionate heart that is hungry for love. The love of another man's woman.
I wish there was some way to protect you from Howie. He's gonna start on you pretty soon.
Keb?
Oh, I've seen him with women. He'll look and think, and then he'll reach out and take. And the way things are, who's to stop him?
Me? How do you mean? I'm different.
I mean, you got a man. At least you stick to him.
He's not my man.
Well, you're with him, ain't you?
Not like you mean.
Oh, I'd forget.
The raw and savage experience of a wild, primitive beauty at the mercy of desperate men. They gambled their lives for what each man desired most. James Stewart, willing to pay any price to create a future that will hide his past. Janet Leigh, willing to defy any man strong enough to win her. Robert Ryan, willing to make any deal to win a woman and escape the law. Ralph Meeker, willing to betray friend or foe for love or money. Millard Mitchell, willing to join any scheme for any payoff.
Quit that! Dead or alive, it says.
Stop him, they won't have a chance.
Chance at what? To kill us all?
All right, if that's what you want, I'll give him a chance. There. Now, cut him loose. Cut him loose!
I calculated some horse-thieving scum would want the price on my hide. But not you, Howie.
Now, why don't you shut up?
Not a man of your leanings. Not a ranching man. I don't deny you got a dirty deal, but... the things a gal can do to a man.
Ah, shut up!
Destry Rides Again, 1939, a lighter comedic western directed by George Marshall, with Stewart as Tom Destry, a pacifist deputy cleaning up a corrupt town. Its blend of humour and action, plus Stewart's charm, made it a hit.
You would like it there. How about it?
No, Tom, you can't go out there. They know all about the federal judge. They'd kill you if you go down to the jail. Stay here, Tom, stay. Look out!
The Far Country, 1954, directed by Anthony Mann. Stewart plays a loner, driving cattle to Alaska, while facing greed and betrayal. The stunning landscapes and Stewart's nuanced performance elevate this adventure.
And love and die. The strong came and the weak. The bad and the good. And sometimes it was hard to tell which was which.
Who'd you kill?
2 men.
Seems like a man ought to have a right to leave. He wants to leave.
I figured they shouldn't ought to turn back and taken my cattle with them.
These films are frequently highlighted in discussions of Stewart's westerns on platforms like IMDb, Rotten Tomatoes, and film forums, reflecting their enduring popularity.
In the epic saga of a far frontier, excitingly photographed on location, amid the scenic grandeur of Canada's northern mountains.
If you enjoyed this video, hit notification to get my new videos. Check out my channel and Facebook page. The links are in the description. Please comment, like, share, and subscribe.
I'll take your gun
I
and work out
appreciate
a
it.
fair trial.
I am Wrangler. Bye for now. See you again soon.
Now, there just isn't any reason for a man getting himself killed if he doesn't have to.
Now, why don't you go back to the nice people before you get hurt?
Mr. Gannon!
The channel for westerns and more.